In this video, we are going to stay in 3 castles.
In 3 countries.
In 3 days. Hey there, this is Nate, this is Katrina.
Hey!
We drove about 4 hours from Amsterdam down into Germany for this first castle today.
This first castle, its name is Ahrenfels?
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 It's beautiful.
It is southeast of Cologne.
That's where we are. This castle, Katrina, is very castle-y.
I think it's the most castle-y of the 3 castles we are going to castle on this castle trip.
3 castles, 3 days, 3 countries, or some order of that.
You know what makes it look like a castle? I think is the spire, the pointy.
There's definitely a spire here.
I aspire to live
No, don't do that.
in a castle like
no.
this someday.
So before we go inside and check out our amazing room, this is Bad Honingen. The Rhine River is like right in front of us. This view is amazing. Katrina, I have a question.
What?
How old is this castle?
The original castle was built back in the late 1200s.
That is very old.
That's not this castle though.
Oh, how old is this castle?
Nothing of the original castle remains except that it was on this particular site. So it was rebuilt in the 16th century.
Still very old.
Still very old. And you know, wars, damage, rebuild. Actually, it wasn't until the early 2000s that they got together and decided to renovate it. And they're slowly making more improvements, and apparently it looks a lot better now.
A magnet for those vloggers. Like, come stay in our castle.
The grounds are beautiful. I mean, there's vineyards all around this castle, which I guess this area is kind of known for wine and the different
I declare this the wine region of Germany. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm gonna like say this is the wine region of Western Germany.
You okay, bro?
I'm okay, bro. Let's go see our room. We booked an awesome room at this place.
Let's go.
Like as soon as we walk in, there's shields and swords and daggers and stuff because it's a castle.
Medieval?
Medieval. I like the wideness and grandness of things in a castle. That's nice. Look at this guy. Hey, bro.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Maybe he's one of like the royals that owned this back in the day.
We could be royals.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
So we're now headed to our room. Very unique. Each room here has kind of like a theme. We struggled with which one we wanted to choose, but I think we chose correctly.
Suit of armor. Suit of armor. Can I touch it? This is not a museum. They didn't tell me I can't touch it. I'm touching it. I wish I could hold the shield. Like when I was a kid, all I wanted was like a sword and a shield. We're getting into the room. There's a second suit of armor. Look at this. It's 2 suits of armor. That's not the same suit of armor. Watch. No cuts. 2 suits of armor. Worth the price of admission right there.
Welcome to the magic room at our first castle. As you can see, this room is gigantic. Can you still hear me over here? For 2024, I have officially abolished room tours. I know you guys might kind of like them. I think they're kind of boring sometimes, but this one, I'm gonna make an exception. It's not going to be boring because like, how can a magic room in a castle from the 16th century be boring, right? This room actually is probably for a family of 5 or 6. There's 3 different beds. This is like the solitary confinement bed. So this is where like the youngest child, or if you're mad at your partner or something, they have to sleep here. Then there are 2 larger beds over here. A very beautiful library that you can see full of books behind this main bed over here. They're not real. This room is so huge. They have little like nooks, little areas that kind of like the window area juts out. There's big curtains that you can pull to keep all the light out, but there's also like secret room nooks over here. This one is like a sitting room, I guess. Nice little leather chair in here that you can sit and read a Harry Potter book.
In German.
We actually didn't know when we booked the magic room, it's actually kind of a Harry Potter magic room, which good for you guys if you're Harry Potter. Do they call them Harry Potter heads? We're not Harry Potter people, so if you are, book this room. We're animal lovers, Nate especially. It comes with your own owl to keep you company, and your own kitty cat, because we left ours at home. And let's be honest, no magic room would be complete without its own potion set. This one is if you start to think you're Harry Potter, you can take it and it snaps you right back into it. This is if you've had too many German pretzels and you need to like detox, you just take some of this and you're like instantly like, you know, ready to go. Potions.
We have returned from our dinner, and we are now in our wizard, magician, what are these?
He's a wizard, right?
Harry Potter's a wizard? I think so. Well, we're in our wizard outfits, because you have to wear the wizard outfits in the magic room.
We went into town on our brooms.
So we had a reservation booked at a restaurant very nearby the hotel here, and couldn't get there, because there's a giant river in the way.
You may have heard of it, it's called the Rhine.
We thought there was a bridge, and there's not a bridge. Take a ferry. We don't know how that works, so we just went somewhere else.
I'm at a loss for like, there's this major river and there's all kinds of stuff on the other side of the river, but yeah, you can't get to it.
Yeah, it's right there. You can see it. You can't get there. So we found good dinner. We found schnitzel. That's really what matters. It was really good.
So good. Must have schnitzel every time we come to Germany.
Schnitzel warms my heart. We're gonna shut things down here. We have another castle to go to tomorrow in a different country.
Any guesses on where we're going? You're gonna find out pretty soon.
Like seconds, you'll know.
We have to pick our favorite castle at the end of this video.
What's the criteria?
Just like vibe and room and just which one you liked the most.
I don't think any room's gonna beat this room.
You don't know though. We still have 2 more to go.
This is very castle-y.
Keep an open mind. And then you guys have to let us know which one's your favorite.
Good night. All right, Katrina, how was your stay at Castle Ahrenfels here in Germany?
It was nice. I didn't get the best night of sleep. I think I was
Too much magic in that room?
too much magic, and I thought the guy in the suit of armor was gonna come and like
You were legitimately kind of
start
freaked out by that.
walking around. I've seen too many movies, I guess. But it was nice. I liked it. Very castle-y.
Very castle-y, massive room. Views are great.
We have to get on the road.
We have to get on the road. We gotta go to a new country, new castle. Let's go.
Castle number 2. Here we go.
Welcome to Belgium, country number 2.
Number 2.
Castle number 2.
Number 2.
Day.
Wait, no, that's 4.
Wait, no.
2.
This is Chateau de Hassenville.
This castle has been around also for a very long time, as castles tend to be around for long periods of time.
They don't build a lot of castles nowadays. Well, let's go see this castle. From back here, I would say it might not be as castle-y as the first castle, but the grounds are super castle-y. They're big and vast.
They have like a bonfire out in the middle of this field over here. They have wildflowers growing around here. It smells of horse manure, so I'm thinking there's probably horses somewhere, cow manure. And then I think we'll rate it on how castle-y it is. So
Castle number 2.
it's gotta live up to some high standards. I love me a good campfire, an open fire. Look at this though, it's in like the middle of this field. I love it. This is great.
Katrina, because she knows things, told me that this castle was commissioned by Louis XIV when he was King of France. But we're in Belgium, but they used to be France.
Yeah, so this used to belong to a court justice all the way back in the 13th century. Louis comes along and he turned it into a hunting lodge. So like, he actually never lived here. Well,
I could see though, like hunting though, look at this area. It's beautiful. There's forests, there's trees, there's water. You could kill things if you wanted to. I don't really want to kill anything.
It's like hunter-gatherer. You can fish, you can get some berries and kill some geese. I think it's a requirement if you have a castle that you must have multiple chandeliers in every room, including the rooms that people sleep in, which I actually dig. I think that's great. I love it.
So this is the key to our room. This is the keychain to ridiculous. This is my phone. I won't lose it.
In castles. Just want to let you know. Welcome to our room in castle number 2. I would like to point out the artwork on the wall right here, or rug. I quite like it. Welcome in.
This room is not as big as castle number 1's magic room.
But you know what? This one has a very beautiful pink rose hue to it. This kind of reminds me of like everybody's grandparents' house, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like that could be a good thing. Like it gives me good memories of my grandparents, but it's almost like this wallpaper is like carpet on the wall. A decent sized bed. Looks to be somewhat like a king size or something, so that's a plus.
Better be king size, it's a castle.
There were probably queens and stuff in here.
That's true.
Technically this was a hunting lodge, so only one bed to choose from though. Again, not like last night. And a beautiful piece of art on the wall. Horse looking at ducks and chickens. And gorgeous. But if this doesn't scream grandma's house, then I don't know what does. But again, I think it all contributes to the whole feel of this extremely old and beautiful castle.
We had a letter waiting for us in our room. Dear family Shivers. Here's the part that I wanted you to know about. Silence between 11:30 and 8 a.m. That's fine, I get that. However, the gate to get into the castle closes at 11:30 and reopens at 8 a.m. So you can't leave. You are stuck here when you book here at Chateau de Hassenville. I don't know, I feel a little bit weird about that. I want to be able to come and go. Granted, there's nowhere to go, but if I wanted to go somewhere, but I can't. So, locked in here.
You okay, bro?
Castling is hard. Good morning, Katrina.
Good morning.
I know you hate when I say that.
I dislike it.
How was your sleep?
Mediocre?
It's kind of rough. Those might have been the worst pillows we've slept with in a couple years. We came back from having dinner outside the grounds last night, and the gate was shut, would not open, and it was not 11:30 yet. We were locked out. We had to call.
The gate closes at 11:30. Why is it closed at 8:30?
Felt a little weird having to call.
They let us right in.
They let us in though.
This was another castle with no television.
2 in a row. You know, it's funny. The first castle in Germany, it was like a feature. It's like, we don't have TVs in our rooms because we want you to like focus on your surroundings in the castle. Here it's just like, hey, where's the TV?
What TV? Don't ask, don't tell. You don't need a television.
We never
in
turn a
these
TV
rooms.
on anyway.
It's just interesting because when you stay in a hotel, there's usually a TV. I thought this castle was pretty castle-y.
The room wasn't so castle-y to me, but the castle and the grounds. The grounds were way castle-y.
I would say compared to the one we were at last night, the grounds here blow it out of the water.
Yeah,
There literally is water.
There's water.
Too.
There's walking trails. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's castle-y.
So you don't even need a TV. Just go walk around the grounds.
We gotta go. We gotta go to another castle.
Number 3.
castle number 3. We are in our 3rd castle, our 3rd country, our 3rd day. It's the Netherlands, so...
Rain, huge storm, it's rolling in right now. Lightning bolt right there. Thunder. This is so appropriate though.
So appropriate. It's a dark and
Netherlands.
stormy night at the 3rd castle of the weekend. We're staying in a tower, so that's very castle.
This is probably the furthest south in the Netherlands that you can go.
Just about as far
I mean,
south
it's
as you can go.
Very, very far south.
On the Belgian border. There's a moat of sorts. There's a bridge to cross the moat. That's castle-y. However, tell them about how old this castle is.
This particular area of the castle that we are staying in, the tower, was built in the 2000s. The grounds were around the 14th century.
I think they were here even before that.
There was a castle in this area. Again, wars, destruction, rebuild, destruction.
And now a
The only-
hotel.
the only-
We're gonna go inside and show you the
Oh
room
my
because it's
God.
starting to really rain.
Wowzers. 3rd one, final one.
First of all, I think we talked about how castles don't have elevators. Castles built in the last 20 years do indeed have elevators. This reminds me a little bit of the Berlin
I knew you were gonna
disco in a phone booth.
Smallest discotheque in the world.
Are we dancing yet?
Not yet.
Or drop?
We're smoking it.
Watch that video because nobody else did.
Why you guys hate on Berlin, man? It was a good, fun, carefree video.
We saw the hall.
Welcome to our non-room tour room tour. You immediately smell that it is very new in here as soon as you walk in. New floors, new construction, new everything, which I kind of like. Nice little sitting area right here. I'm gonna save the best thing for last though, so let's get through everything and then I'm gonna come back to the best thing.
The mess of snacks over there.
Oh God, don't show those to people. We snack hard when we're on the road, okay? There's something like about a road trip that you just have to like eat like an unsupervised child, right? These windows are great. You can see the grounds all around. Now there's a desk we're not going to use. There is a television. When your castle is built in the 2000s, you get a lovely TV, which we won't watch. Gigantic bed. This bed is pretty cool. I like how it's kind of in the middle of everything and you can sit here and like drink your coffee in the morning, look outside at the beautiful grounds.
Jump on it.
Jump on it, that's your job.
Jump on it.
Oh, it's very squishy. Continuing on around this side, we have a nice little closet. Shelves, actually, that's a weird closet. More beautiful windows right here that you can see. They have a restaurant here on site. One reason why we booked this room is because you have your very own sauna. I don't know if there's a light in there or not.
I'm sure there is.
I did not bring a bathing suit though for the sauna. You know what that means? It means we can't go in the sauna. A very nice bathroom area with double sinks. And check out this tub. It has controls for jets. And I got really sad because I thought this was gonna be my shower situation again, which would be kind of unfortunate. A ta-da! A rain shower, a handheld shower, and a toilet, but that's okay. I can get past that as long as there is that. But now follow me back around to the front for the very best part of this room. For the best part about this hotel room, really any hotel room that you stay in Europe, you run the risk of not having a refrigerator, especially in castles. But in this castle from the 21st century,
Look at all the snacks.
don't look at the snacks. Don't judge us. But the fridge, 2 thumbs up. We can have cold drinks because we're Americans and we like things cold. Do you hear the thunder?
Katrina loves weather.
I can't talk until it's over. Okay, It's still going. I am obsessed with weather, so I guess I'm living in the right country for weather. I think because I grew up in California and it was sunny all the time. I know, wah wah. Why do I love lily pads so much? This room is actually great because I can just sit here and smell the rain, be one with the outside, with nature, but not be in nature. Does that make sense?
The rain finally stopped.
Okay, so this is giving castle-y vibes though, but in a different way than the last two that we were just at. It's more of like a fortress to me.
Those things up at the top, you could shoot bow and arrows out of those. There was a whole thing at the Motorslot Castle. Yes, bow and arrows, I know. Got it.
Watch that video.
All right, let's go. What's in the bag, Katrina?
Your mom's in the bag.
What's in the bag, Katrina?
A treat. Come on. Let's go.
What's in the bag?
Let's go eat the treat. We made a little pit stop in Liège, Belgium on our way here, and we may have gotten a little treat for later, and it's not a waffle.
We waited till the weather got good, and then we came back outside, and it's literally starting to rain again. Why do we act surprised? I don't know.
I mean, we both have jackets without hoods.
This castle is different than the other two. It's new, it's more comfortable for sure, modern. It's not bad though, just different.
And it still has like castle-y vibes, like the grounds, the entryway into the restaurant.
The bridge and the water kind of make it for me. That's probably my favorite spot.
I would agree.
What do we got here?
Okay, we have some mallow cakes is what they were called.
We were filming a future vlog today in Liège. You'll have to stick around a couple weeks and see that. And we got these at a famous bakery. We might have gotten some other things there. You'll have to watch that vlog.
We went in for Liège waffles and did come out with those, but also came out with these little guys.
Spoiler alert. Jeez.
One is vanilla and one is caramel. I'm not sure which is which, so...
I hope I got the caramel.
That one?
She knows which is which. She lies.
Mmm.
I got the caramel.
Damn it!
It's marshmallow and a graham cracker covered in chocolate.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
If you're wondering what that has to do with castles, nothing.
We just like to eat.
How many people do you think are going to find this video searching castles and find us idiots and go like, what am I watching? These two people don't know anything about castles.
We were dropping castle facts this whole time.
I've had a great time.
Me too. This was a fun adventure. It's a lot.
Too much for one weekend, but here we are. So which was your favorite castle?
Man, I don't know. They all had like good qualities in different aspects of how I would rate. I talk with my hands.
Can't take you anywhere. I'll hold this.
Okay. I think the first castle is my favorite.
Can't be saved, I tried.
And I think if it was summertime and the vineyards were all growing and in bloom, I think it would be very beautiful.
German castle?
Yeah, I think the German castle was my favorite.
I agree.
Number one.
German castle?
Yeah.
German castle.
Number one.
Number one. Magic room. Magic room!
I know.
Magic room!
But let's be honest though, I mean, Germany has so many castles, like they kind of know how to do castles.
But I've been to one of them.
Anyways, let us know which one was your favorite. 1, 2, or 3. Fuck me, man, that sucks.